Hi everyone, my name's Daniel Rusby, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective consciousness. Sorry if you've been waiting for my videos to come on, and I've been a week, but I've been decking out my Zen den with plasterboard, and the place has been a mess. So now I'm going to catch up with all my videos. So today's question for the collective consciousness: how can we find true happiness? True, honest answers for the highest good of all, for the collective consciousness. How can we find true happiness? Please, Archangel Michael, protect us during this reading and send true, honest answers for the highest good of all to the question: how can we find true happiness? How can we find true happiness? So past is inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. George Bernard Shaw said, "We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing." There's so much wisdom and truth in this quote. All fairies love to have fun and play, and much like the Fine Balance card, this message comes as an order for you to make time to play, especially if you feel you don't generally get a chance. Playing keeps us young at heart and helps us to connect directly to our inner child. It's so easy to get caught up in the daily grind of mundane chores and routines. This is okay as long as things are balanced. When you set aside some space for joyful activities, you'll find yourself even more energized for the work you need to do. You may even discover that your work now fills you with joy. Fairies are experts at playing, so you could ask them to help you loosen up and have some fun by saying, "Fairies, show me how to play and feel with joy this very day." Playtime will give you your renewed vitality and add a spring to your step. So put on your coat, and if it's safe to do so, go and play right now. That's the past card. Present card is wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. This fairy is telling you it's time to call upon your own inner wisdom in order to help yourself at a challenging time. Or perhaps someone you know could do with some insight into their situation. This wise fairy is accompanied by a white owl, owls being the symbol of wisdom. She tells you that it's time for you to trust your own knowing and reminds you that wisdom doesn't come with age. Wisdom is the ability to see the bigger picture. So fly silently like the owl and hear and see everything before coming to a decision based on this wisdom. Being wise doesn't always mean you're right, but it does mean that you have the ability to see into situations in a more impartial way than others can, and for the highest good of all concerned. We all have access to inner wisdom, and pulling this card shows it's time for you to trust this fully. You could find yourself being asked for help, or to facilitate a healing between two or more parties. This is where wisdom comes in. Allowing your own intuition to speak the filter of wisdom, but always remember that others have a choice and free will. So give loving advice, but not orders, as no one really likes being told what to do, including you. That was our present card. And our future card is ask for help. Angels and celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. There are times in our lives when we need celestial assistance, and that time may be now. Angels are omnipresent, non-dominational beings who can be called upon for help by anyone at any time for any kind of assistance, from clearing congested traffic to fast healing after a medical procedure. Perhaps you're very independent and feel that you can sort out everything and anything on your own, without help. Fairies too are generally self-sufficient creatures and can usually deal with any challenges that might arise. But on occasion, even the fairies need a little divine intervention and may ask for angelic helping hand. It makes perfect sense. If we humans can call on the angels, why wouldn't the fairies ask for angelic intervention too? This card may be telling you that an angelic boost would be beneficial for you or someone you know at this time. With this card, the fairies are encouraging you to call upon your personal guardian angel to help you through any tricky situation you may be experiencing. The fairies will also sprinkle some fairy dust on you to give you some cheer and joy during the challenging times, or even if you just need a fairy boost. Be aware that sometimes fairies are referred to as the angels of nature or nature angels, but they're not celestial angels. Their roles are very different from one another. Though they sometimes meet somewhere in the middle, remember that there are no rules and that the angels are happy to work with fairies and humans alike when it's for the highest good of all. That's our future card. This reading was sent with love, light and healing to all across the globe with the Oracle of the Fairies cards. Stay safe, God bless, and I'll see you again tomorrow.